Today on Steve Harvey.
The wait is over. Once you've raised the bar, greatest day of my TV career right here. We have an exclusive on Steve Harvey. You raise the stakes. It all comes down to this. Is this the best daytime TV show?
The Steve Harvey two-day premiere event everyone will be talking about.
Steve Harvey here. Welcome to season 4. This is the season of surprises, and I got a really, really big one for you today. See, I'm not in my regular studio. In fact, I'm here at Broadway in Chicago's Oriental Theater with 150 women. Hi, ladies. How are you? Thank you for coming very much. Listen, all summer and ever since we launched this show, these women here and women across the country have asked me to reveal the truth about what it is that men really think. Well, in seasons past, I've tried to help by giving you the perspective from 100 men. But today, we don't have 100 or 200. We have 2,000 men here in this theater today. That's a surprise just for you, ladies. And they're going to be giving their honest opinions on dating, sex, marriage, and beyond. It's What Men Really Think, the event. I'm here to help. Hey, listen, everybody, welcome to the season 4 premiere, What Men Really Think. This is a subject that's so big that one day is just simply not enough. This, my friends, is going to be a 2-day event that has really been just years in the making here. And I've given this a lot of thought. So take a look at this.
It's been a busy summer. But no matter how busy I get strength from knowing that the love of my life, Marjorie, is either by my side or waiting for me at home. Marjorie continues to surprise and teach me new things every day. And it's really become obvious to me that I just wouldn't be where I am without her.
Thank you, Don. I love you.
I love you too.
You know, over the summer, I've also seen my daughters continue to grow into these wonderful young women and reach some very significant milestones in their own lives. This really hit home with my youngest, Lori, heading off to college, Carly getting married, and with the arrival of 2 granddaughters.
This is the newest addition to the Harvey clan.
My little girls have become smart, strong women, and to see all their success and happiness just fills me with nothing but pride and hope.
I'm very proud to be your father.
And being surrounded by these strong women always reminds me of the influence of my family growing up. My sisters, my aunts, and especially my mother. In many ways, my mom helped to make me the man that I am today. And all of this only makes me understand better what my mission on this show is. It makes me want to go further to be better, inside and out. Because when I started this show, I thought I had 4 daughters. But I realized I got 4 million daughters. And all of you want to find and keep true love, reach your goals, and achieve all the happiness you could ever wish for. I know that I can help, and that's why I'm here.
So, today, everybody, I am going further than ever before into the minds of men. Now, ladies, this is all for you. I'm doing this for you. Now, before things really heat up, let's do something I've missed all summer long. It's time for Ask Steve. All right, the next. You have a question?
Hi, Steve. We definitely missed you this summer, so thank you so much for coming back, and welcome back.
Thank you, Bob.
In your video, you talk about the strong women in your life, to include your mother and your wife, Marjorie. So I'm just curious, what's the best advice that your mother has given you?
Well, she told me that I was going to make mistakes with women, and they're going to hate you for it. But you have to be decent about it. Even if the breakup is coming, you got to do it decently. Even if you're not going to speak anymore, you got to be decent about it. Never do anything to a woman that you wouldn't want nobody to do to your mother or your sister. That's the #1 rule. And so that way, you know, look, I've made 1,000 mistakes with women. I really have, but I tried to remain decent about it. I was never abusive in the departure. I never said nasty stuff about them. I never called them names. I never did that. I just remained decent, you know. Hey, thanks, Lynette. Thanks a lot. Samantha has been keeping an eye out for me. What does that mean? Hi.
Hi, Steve. I've been looking for you all year because I'm actually an intern at your building. So,
You intern where?
at NBC.
Oh, do you?
So, yeah. Woo. Yeah, so.
Well,
wait, what did he say?
It looks like
even...
you'll be single much longer. Are you single?
Yes.
Oh, ladies. What's your question?
Okay, so yeah, I have an important dating question, actually. So I'm starting to talk to this guy, and he's super nice. I love hanging out with him. He's a great person, but he has a crazy ex involved. And the reason why they broke up was because she tried to run over him with her car. My question for you is, how do you navigate through a crazy ex?
Well, this is what I would do if I was a woman. Okay, look, you got to still have your life. You can't let this crazy person dictate to you what's happening. But this is what you got to do. You got to stay in touch with the guy, but you just got to keep a little bit of padding between you, just a little bit of distance, so you can let all of the murder attempts pass. See, you don't want to be right next to him in the heart of the murder attempts. You want to let the restraining order take effect. Still remain in contact with the guy, and, you know, just don't walk down the street. You cannot walk down the street. She's attempted to run this guy over. You can walk your neighborhood, but you can't leave the neighborhood. And if you see a strange car approaching, dive in the bushes. Yeah. Save yourself. Save yourself. Hey, listen, folks, up next, what men really think the event. It kicks off with a whole lot more surprises. Ladies and fellas, you ready for this? Well, stay with us. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, Steve's huge Season 4 premiere event.
Oh, ladies, we're going to get it started.
With inside info from 2,000 men.
Why do men avoid the topic of
Call
marriage?
women crazy. Forget the things that we tell them.
She's upset.
And later, can these women figure out what their men are thinking?
When was the last time you told your wife that you loved her?
Scary.
I'm scared of this one right here. Well, everybody, we're here in Chicago's Oriental Theater for the What Men Really Think. It's the premiere event. This is really good. We took some time, put this together. This is gonna be so nice, I gotta tell you. Now, what makes this really nice for me, fellas, I'm surrounded by 150 women. How good is my life right now? Who are ready to dive into the mind of a man, okay? That's what this is all about. And here to help are two of my favorite gals, pop culture guru, Carrie Keegan, and confidence coach and TV reality personality, Kim Gravel. Ladies, good to see you again. Hey, listen, we're gonna get it started. Where's Brett? Where's Brett?
Right here. I'm right here. Hi, Steve. Thank you for having us, and thank you for having all of them, for sure.
Okay, you have a question?
So a few years ago, I was in a relationship for about 2 years, and I really thought I saw a future with this guy, but talking about it was totally off limits. I remember one time we were at a restaurant, and we were sitting next to this amazing family, and I just commented on how cute they were, and just generally brought up the idea of marriage. After that, his entire demeanor changed, and he got really, really quiet. I know. And then another time, we were walking past a jewelry store, and I just kind of pointed out a ring that I like. After that, the day was ruined. I said a ring. But the final straw came when we were at a friend's wedding, and of course, I caught the bouquet of flowers. But after that, he demanded that we leave, like right then and there. He demanded we had to go. So I guess I'm just wondering, why do men avoid the topic of marriage unless it's forced onto them?
Okay, this is what we did, ladies. Before the show, we had our 2,000 guys answer a survey filled with these types of burning questions from women. So we asked, why do men avoid the talk of marriage unless it's forced? So is it A, women are usually ready before us? B, we don't avoid it, we're not just stressed about it? Or C, because we'd be okay with it never happening? The results are in. Nearly half say B. They don't avoid it, they just don't stress over it. Carrie, you're with one of the men who says that he's not stressed.
They want a recount. All right, so I'm here with Charlie. Charlie, come on. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Okay, so you are in a long-term relationship, yeah?
I am.
And have you already picked out your wedding dress and all that?
Yes, it's pink.
So tell me why you're not stressed.
I'm not stressed about it because I'm confident in it. See, I've been dating my girlfriend Maggie for 2.5 years. When you meet her, you know she's the kind of girl you would marry. And so it's just not something that I really think about. But she asks me, when are we gonna get married, all the time, because she's worried about when she's gonna cut her hair, whether her friend's gonna be in Europe or not. She's worried about all these little details of a party that I have no control over.
Right.
And the only thing I get to do that's impressive is to propose. It's the one thing men get to do. And so I'm not gonna stress about it, because I know she's gonna say yes. But it's not a priority for me, because I have to worry about my job, I have to worry about making money, I have to worry about where we live. But just between you and me, Steve, and the 2,000 other guys behind me, I am actually proposing this week.
At the end of the day, let me share a couple things with you, lady. For every woman that needs a man, there's a man that needs you too. That's a given. We want the right one. We do not stress over the marriage because the marriage is the day of your dreams. Our dream is the woman of our dreams. Now, if we can get you without giving you a day, then cool, jackpot. We got you, we got what we want. But this guy that you were dating, what he was saying is he just wasn't ready for you. So that's all it is, all right? Thank you. Ladies, I know you have more questions about commitment. Where's Natasha? Hi, Natasha.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Over the course of 5 years, my ex cheated on me, and he cheated on me with a younger, tighter model. I really felt like over the years he had stopped showing me affection and attention, and I felt like he wasn't attracted to me. So I would like to know, Steve, do men cheat because they lack attraction to us?
All right, we asked the guys, of the following men, who is most likely to cheat? Is it A, the man who's not attracted or bored with his woman? B, the man who's cheated in the past? Or C, the man who can't talk to his woman? All right? Check this out. 40% answered A. It's the guy who's not attracted or bored with his woman. All right? Kim, you're with the guy who says it's all about attraction.
I have a guy, Lawrence. Where's Lawrence? Stand up, Lawrence. Okay. Oh, you look so handsome. And you look like a smart man, so choose your words wisely, honey. Choose them wisely.
All right. Honestly, I'm not proud to say this. Unfortunately, I did cheat on my ex-girlfriend. She was a good person. Throughout the course of the relationship, though, she didn't upkeep herself like she used to when we first met. She did pick up some weight over time and everything. I know.
You know what? And see, go ahead. You have something?
It did lead to the end of our relationship. But with that being said, I'm currently engaged now, and she's the most beautiful woman I've ever been with, and she's an incredible woman on top of that. And I think attraction is important to everybody, especially men.
Attraction is important. It's important to everybody. Let's just be real. But now I want you to understand something.
Okay.
You're perfectly fine. You've said you felt like he's not attracted to you anymore. Right. That doesn't have to be the case. Do not bear the responsibility when you're being cheated on. It ain't yours. Do not put that vest on every day. Oh, I'm not what a man wants. No, you're fine. Some of these guys, and they'll tell you, they're just buttholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not drink the whole jug of water when a guy cheats on you. That's not your job. It ain't your fault. So just understand that part too. So I don't want you to feel like, you know, you gotta keep looking like a model, because hell, we don't. I don't look like I looked when I was 30. I'm still so fine, though. I just can't. And you know, and let me tell you something. And let me tell you something, lady. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself that. I just say it to me just to keep my image up. I know it ain't the same. But I tell myself I'm fine just to keep it rolling, you know. You know I'm not. Up next, ladies, we're going to be hitting some of the biggest things we do that make you insecure. So stay with us. You don't want to miss this. We'll be
Coming up next, Steve dives deeper into the minds of men.
Why are guys so protective of the phone?
All right, why are guys so protective of their phones?
You won't believe what they really think.
Ladies, you guys are nuts.
Well, everybody, we're back with What Men Really Think, the event. Now, I'm with Angie, who wants to chat about the things that men call women. So, Angie, what was your question?
Hi, Steve. So, after 7 years married and 5 kids, my husband is constantly calling me crazy. It's something all you men say to your women, and it's really annoying. It riles us up. So here's an example. We were at a wedding, and I came out of the bathroom to find him laughing and smiling with another woman. So my immediate reaction was to ask him, what's so funny? And who is that? So his instant reaction was to call me crazy. So I want to know, Steve, why do men call women crazy, and what do they really mean?
Okay, here we go. In our survey, we asked the guys for the answer. Why do men call women crazy? Is it A, women get too emotional about stuff that doesn't matter? Is it B, our way of putting you down? Or is it C, it just means we don't understand you? Ladies, how you think that? See? Here's what they said. 57% of the guys say A, women get worked up about things that don't matter. But see, ladies, now I understand you wanted it to be C because they don't understand. But that's not the way we see it. That's the way I feel too. I really do. I feel that you're gonna get worked up about something that for me doesn't really matter that much. Now that doesn't mean it doesn't matter for you though. Right. See, but that's where the he said, she heard comes into play. All right, let's go to Kim. Kim, you've got a guy who wants to.
I do, and you know what, Steve? My husband calls me crazy too, and I get it. I'm a little touched by an angel. I get it. But I got Will here, and Will, you sometimes call your wife crazy.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Very, very rarely.
Don't backpedal now, honey. Go for it. You done.
So the last time I thought my wife was crazy, I'm a newlywed. I've been married for about 2 months.
Well, that ain't the last time you gonna say it, homie.
We got a nice wedding gift in the mail. It was a silver cake cutter server, very expensive, very nice, and it came in terrible condition. It was dirty and tarnished, and my wife was upset about this. She wanted to send it back. She thought it should be in perfect condition. I didn't see what the big deal was. I thought we could just put it in the dishwasher and keep it, and no harm, no foul. That was the wrong answer. So this sparked a huge fight. We argued. She stormed off. She slept on the couch that night. And I'm thinking all of this over a little, tiny cake knife. And so eventually I relented. We returned the knife, and everything was smoothed over, and we're fine. But it just kind of reminds me that crazy can kind of pop up anytime.
Now let me tell you something. The whole time you were saying this, do you know what this audience picked up and they said, she slept on the couch. That's all I was hearing. She slept on the couch. All right, let's move on to our next question. Where's Tiffany?
She's right here.
Tiffany, what's your question?
Okay, so every guy I've dated has been shady with their phone. So the worst thing happened. Hold on, let me finish. Hold on. So the worst thing happened 4 months ago. He always keeps his phone face down. So we were at his place, and the delivery guy rings the doorbell, and as he goes to the door, his phone rings. He almost trips over the dog, beelines a jump to get his phone, and he says, oh, it's my boss calling. For some reason, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I got that.
So we broke up. My question is, what's the point? Why are guys so protective of the phone?
All right. We ask men, why are guys so protective of their phones? Is it a man who does this has something to hide? Is it B, you'll find a way to make something out of nothing? Or is it C, men are territorial? A, you're so wrong about us. Let's see what they said. 49% said B, because you'll make something out of nothing. Carrie, you with the guy who's had this problem.
Yeah, so this is Gio. Gio, stand up. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great, but I'm worried because apparently you think we're all crazy.
I don't think that you guys are all crazy. I just think you guys take the smallest things and just turn it into nothing.
All right, give me an example of what you...
No, I had an ex-girlfriend. One day, I get a text from an unknown number. It said, hey, this is Danica. I miss you. We need to hang out. She doesn't know Danica is my cousin. All she knows is some girl texts my phone. She goes ballistic. She was like, you crazy. I should have known better. I should listen to my friends. You just like all these other dirty dogs. I had to call my cousin on speakerphone so she could explain who she was. Ladies, you guys are nuts.
All right, there's gonna be a lot more pressing questions. I know every woman watching wants answers, so including, men forget everything you say. Well, we're gonna get into that one right after the break.
Coming up next, Some tough questions get some very real answers.
Why do men oftentimes forget the things that we tell them?
You just got to keep it short and simple. We're almost like Twitter. You got to keep it to 140 characters or less. And we got you. And we got you.
Hey, folks, it seems pretty clear that women wonder all the time about what and how men think. In fact, they've been blowing up our social media pages with tons of questions. Check it out.
Why is it so hard to find?
Are men intimidated by strong, independent women?
Thanks for holding the door open, jerk face. Netflix on the couch is not a date.
Will players eventually get tired of playing?
What's up with the one-word text from guys?
You can remember every football stat, but not what I asked you to do after work.
Okay, where is it Fise or Fisa? Fise? Is it, what is it?
It's Fessy. It's like 5 years old. So just don't even worry about it.
Okay, good. Well, you posted that you're really bothered by men being forgetful.
Well, my boyfriend, I tell him so many things and he just forgets all the time. We had to go to an engagement party last week and I told him the date like 12 times. I got to his house and he wasn't even ready. He said he completely forgot. And I just want to know, why do men oftentimes forget the things that we tell them?
Well, we asked the guys, was it A, we're not as detail-oriented as women? Is it B, we weren't listening in the first place? Or was it C, because it probably wasn't important to us? Well, check out what the guys said. 47% admit it's C, because it probably isn't important to us. Kim, who you got with you?
Steve, I've got Danny, and he has got a defense of why sometimes he does not listen to his girl.
Well, I listen. Well, first and foremost, ladies, not all guys are forgetful, right? We're not forgetful. It's just a simple fact that when y'all talk to us, y'all give us so much information at one time that it's just hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up. For instance, like my girl, we've been together for 3 years. You know, she's amazing. I love her dearly. And as soon as she comes into the house, she just goes in about what happened at work, her coworkers. Yeah, so you know, me and my coworkers, we went out and and the waiter, he dropped the. I'll be like, sweetie, slow down, just relax just a little bit. But the main thing is, we always want to make sure that we do listen to you, and you just got to keep it short and simple. We're almost like Twitter. You got to keep it to 140 characters or less. And we got you. And we got you.
We like Twitter. You got to keep it to 140 characters. Ladies, do you agree with that? Do you?
If it's
you
important.
do know. Okay, hold on, fellas. This is interesting. You do know you give a lot of information. So what a guy is saying is some of the stuff, we got to get through it to find out and pick what's the important stuff. But you can't, what do you, okay, here, right here.
When you do it to 140 characters, then they're like, oh my God, you forgot to tell me. Oh my God, why didn't you remind me? Oh my goodness, I didn't know. So you put it to 140 characters and you don't tell them everything and they forget. And then you do tell them everything and they're like, oh, I wasn't listening. So which one is it?
Obviously, she's upset. Okay, something has happened. You can't get him to remember anything.
No, you can't have it both ways. You said think like a man. So I'm thinking like a man. I'm making it short. Hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. Oh, you didn't tell me the exact date. You didn't tell me where I need to go. You didn't remind me to call. I mean, we can't do it.
Okay, but once again, I think it does come back to what's important. We're not gonna view it the same way you do.
But I can't remind you of your own doctor's appointment.
My wife has to do it all the time. I got a wife and an assistant who has to constantly remind me of my own doctor's appointment. Because guess what? I'll schedule a game of golf on that day, and I can tell you right now, that doctor's appointment is not more important than me smoking cigars with some dudes on the golf course.
Hey, listen, we've heard the questions that women have about men. Up next, we got a few women who say they've mastered thinking like a man. Yeah, we're gonna be putting them to the test in a big way. Stay with us.
Coming up next, 3 women try to guess what's in the mind of a man.
Ladies, did Xavier say A, I'm happy that she's comfortable, B, access denied, or C, time for porn.com? This is not gonna be good. Hey everybody, you know, this whole hour we've been helping women crack the code of what men really think. Now these 3 ladies say that they're ready to prove that they know every complicated aspect of a man's mind. So it's time for What's a Man Thinking? Now, say hello to Lauren, Lasagna, and Jenny. Welcome, ladies. Now, here's what's at stake right here. It is a trip for 2 to the Hotel Riu Palace, Aruba. You're gonna spend 8 days in a junior suite, ocean view. You're gonna enjoy 24 hours of their all-inclusive program. This trip also includes a complete entertainment package, pampering amenities, and the best of Aruba. Airfare provided by the Aruba Tourism Authority. This is how this is going to work, ladies. Okay, we interviewed some couples on the streets of Chicago here. And you simply need to buzz in and guess what the guy was thinking. And if you guess correctly, you earn yourself a point. And the woman with the fewest points after round 1 is going to be eliminated. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, I sent my friend Carrie out onto the streets to meet a couple of couples out there. And the first pair she met was Xavier and his wife, Dana. Now, they've been married 13 years and they have 2 kids. Xavier says that he's positive. He's the man of Dana's dreams. So our first topic was what women wear to bed. Now, pay attention because you'll be finishing his thought. All right, let's go.
Do you own like a pair of ugly, really comfortable pajamas that you just love to wear to bed?
You know what I really did? Like, I had like a full body onesie. Like,
oh my gosh, the onesie.
So what goes through your mind when she jumps into bed with her onesie on?
Well, ladies, did Xavier say A, I'm happy that she's comfortable, B, access denied, or C, www.timeforporn.com?
B!
Lauren?
B. I'm going with B.
B.
B? Come on, come on, come on!
Well, let's see if you're right.
Access denied. How do you get off an adult onesie?
Yeah.
It's like a 10-step process.
Woo-hoo!
All right, next, Carrie dove into what happens when women say no.
When was the last time your wife turned you down for sex? I know this is a stretch, but you're gonna have to think.
Probably last week.
And what was going on in your mind when it was going down?
Is it A, I need to be more romantic, B, same story, different day, or is it C, what was that porn site? 2.
C.
All right, well, let's see.
Where's that site?
What is that site? www.
Well, you get a point for that.
Woo!
Let's go. The next question was all about professing love.
When was the last time you told your wife that you loved her?
This morning.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
This morning.
Now, what was going through your head? What prompted it?
This is not going to be
This
good.
is scary.
I'm scared of this one right here.
All right.
Ladies, how did Xavier answer? A, I really do love her. B, that's what I'm supposed to do. Or C, I was trying to get lucky. Lauren.
I'm going with C.
C.
C. I don't trust it.
Well, let's find out.
That's what I'm supposed to do, right?
This was a chore for you?
Wrong answer.
Yep, wrong answer, because that's what, trying to get lucky. Would I love you? Early in the morning?
It was my second guess.
No, it was on the way out the door. But to be honest with you, we really do love you, or else we're not gonna say it. We really do love, we're not gonna say it if we don't love you. All right, that's the end of round one. Lauren has a point, Lasagna has a point, and Jennifer's not on the board yet.
Coming back, next round, coming back.
No, you can't come back, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You wanna hold her? Hey, listen, round two's up next, and if you think that Xavier was up front in his answers, you won't believe what our next guy says. Which one of these ladies is gonna know exactly what he says, and we're gonna have a chance to score that trip and be headed off to Aruba? We'll find out. Coming up next.
Coming up next, with a huge prize at stake, will these women be able to get inside a man's head?
Now, we're all tied up right now. All right, let's check out what Carrie asked next.
Have you met any of your girlfriend's exes? And what were you thinking when you met him?
C, going with C.
All right, everybody, I'm back with Lauren and Lasagna, who are each trying to prove that they understand best how men really think. Now, we're all tied up right now, so let's meet our next couple. It's Renee and his girlfriend, Devin, who've been dating for 4.5 years. Renee says he's lucky he has Devin by his side because she's smart, funny, and really hot. Yeah. So, the first topic Carrie hit them with, ex-boyfriends. Check it out.
Have you met any of your girlfriend's exes?
I have.
And what were you thinking when you met him?
Is it A, at least I'm hotter than they are? B, didn't bother me as long as she's with me now? Or C, he's seen my girlfriend naked?
C, going with C.
C.
Definitely.
Seen my girlfriend naked.
Yep.
Check it out.
At least I'm hotter than they are.
All right, let's check out what Carrie asked next.
When you hear those very famous words, and I quote, "Honey, we need to talk," what goes through your head?
Yeah. What do you think he said about that?
So much.
We need to talk. Is it A, what did I do this time? B, great, communication is important. Or is it C, I'm now single?
A.
A.
Yes! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Let's find out.
I'm now single.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. Pregnancy.
If your girlfriend was to say right at this very moment, "I'm pregnant," oh, what's the first thing to go through your mind?
Ladies, what do you think went down next? A, we're having a baby. B, no. C, are you sure it's mine?
B, definitely B.
No. Let's find out.
No. No. No.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. No.
Yes.
He means no. I guess it's a no.
Really no.
It's a no.
Yeah.
2.
Lauren, you scored the point. That means you're going on the island vacation. Congratulations. Thanks, ladies. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we're back with time for just one more thing. I think we can all agree that this has been a really, really enlightening hour, right? You enjoyed it? Good. Well, it's not over yet. This is only day one of our 2-day premiere event. Now, tomorrow, The season of surprises continues, and this conversation goes on in a big way. We've got a reality star, a WWE wrestler, a world-famous restaurateur, and one of the most legendary daytime TV stars. They're all gonna be weighing in on some trending topics that everybody's out there talking about. And that's only the beginning of our season, loaded with surprises.
5, 4, 3, and Hugh Steve.
Season 4 is gonna be huge, baby.
The living legend, Martha Stewart.
We are going to make some memories up in this bitch.
And this is the season of surprises, and you will not believe what I got up my sleeve.
Anybody interested in going to the South of Florida? LA. Big Easy, New Orleans. Well, let's see who's going.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
We're setting you up to walk down the aisle right now. Somebody is going to be getting a brand new car.
This is gonna be our best season ever. You just watch and see.
It's crazy. Oh! There you go, check it out. Did y'all see me pee on myself a little bit?
Yeah, I like that right there.
Boom, boom. Nailed it. Everybody remember, we're all coming back tomorrow. So meet us right here, same place, same time. Yeah.